la la, she's my little honey bun. La 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 la, she's my little honey bun.
Well, the band has been playing together since fall of 2014 with Marin and myself and a different drummer. And after a 6-month hiatus for me to go overseas for work, we came back in the fall of 2015, recorded a record, lost our drummer, and eventually added Brooks on drums. Makes it convenient. We're all living in the same household, and we have leverage over him to make him play drums.
I play for rent.
We've been playing shows again since the fall of 2015, all over North Texas, as well as Bryan, Austin, Houston, Louisiana, Oklahoma. We haven't done any major touring, but we do manage to get out of town. The lineup came together by accident. We originally had a bass player, and he called us one evening before rehearsal and told us that his cat had thrown up and his girlfriend had to go to work, and so he was going to have to quit the band. And at that point, we then brought Marin in. We tried to convince her to learn how to play bass, but she's been playing classical piano since she was a teenager, and it seemed a little bit easier than to just add an organ to the mix.
Yeah, basically we bought a cheap Casio to try because I wasn't sure that I wanted to join the band because it wasn't quite my thing. But
and who can blame her?
But we tried it out, and when we decided we liked it, then we got the Nord. And once I got the Nord, then I had to justify buying the Nord.
existence undermined. Mobile popes driving around, sloppy Joe Bobs standing their ground. Mobile popes twist and scream, the sloppy Joe Bobs living the dream. Keepers heavy as hell, sight-of-thief cowboys casting a spell. Headed to keepers, getting bold. Dirt state cowboy with a broken shoulder. Jelly roll Buddha with a hell to pay, standing on the corner with the sister A's, waiting for the band with the Freejazzhands, waiting for the band. Jelly roll Buddha with a hell to pay, standing on the corner with the sister A's, waiting for the band with the Freejazzhands, waiting for the band.
Wait, wait, man.
Waiting for the band,
Wait, wait, man.
waiting for the band,
Wait, wait, man.
waiting for the band, waiting for the band.
Well, I originally came up in the Houston punk scene in the early 1980s, and so there's a long history of punk rock in my background, as well as sort of psychedelic rock of the 60s. A big fan of Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground, and the various sort of musical progeny, Jonathan Richman and Modern Lovers, Steve Wynn and the Dream Syndicate. Someone described our band as the net sum of the Nuggets anthologies. And not surprisingly, we also have a lot in common with other bands who were also influenced by the Nuggets anthology, The Fall, The Cramps, and so forth. This song is about a personal hero of mine, a giant panda in the Beijing Zoo named Gugu, who has a glorious history of biting drunk idiots who jump into his enclosure to take a selfie with him. Despite what you may have seen on Nat Geo and Animal Planet, while the giant panda sleeps about 22 hours a day, it's still a fucking bear. Can I say fucking or no?
symbol of national pride. I climbed the rail, I jumped inside. It's a panda attack, panda attack, panda attack, panda attack.
So the name, the Prof.Fuzz 63. The Prof.Fuzz part was a nickname given to me by some friends, 10, 15 years ago. I'm a history professor by training, and I like fuzz pedals a lot. So hence I became Professor Fuzz. As far as then the Prof.Fuzz 63, we originally wanted to be the Prof.Fuzz Sextet, but that required 6 people, and there were only 3 of us, and even though we could do the math, we knew that this wasn't going to work out. But then we realized that as a 3-person band, we were a trio, and then you put those together, and it became the Sex Trio. With the original drummer was a female, which left Marin and Julie, the drummer, and myself in the band, and we were all okay with the idea of this being a sex trio. And then after Julie left the band and Brooks came along, it got a little bit creepy because he's our son. On the other hand, it's kind of wholesome and family-like if you think about it, because if Marin and I hadn't had sex, we wouldn't have had him. So it seems to work out okay. But to avoid any sort of, making people feel uncomfortable or a little queasy about this, we've just opted for the Arabic numerals 6 and 3.
She's giving me a touch, giving me a shake.
We released our first record, Chinese Folk Songs, in January of 2016. It's on the Dreamy Life record label out of Fort Worth, and we recorded it with Britt Robichaud at Cloudland Studios in Fort Worth. We also have an EP called the Panda Attack EP, which is a 50 cassette only limited run EP. That came out in January of 2017. And we have another full-length album that will be coming out in the spring of 2017. This one will be called Bang Me Hard to Get Inside.
I'm the king of Hong Kong.